All right, so my name is Yeni Hassan. Thank you so much for joining. It's our product training for tonight is on sleep oral spray. Yes, we normally see where where it's written on it, the melatonin and the Valerian root formula. There is a reason why it's called so. So many of us just know that's what it's called, and that's what whatever is written on it is called, and we more or less lean with we lean on the testimonials or when this person used it. And some of us do know girls. I saw her as in live using it. And when I was doing the research for this one, and for those who know me, who have been hearing my webinars, I practically do not use sleep spray. I don't need sleep spray. I think my own melatonin is producing in excess. So I can't add this to my stuff. But for anyone who's got, you know, insomnia issues, jet lag, maybe I can use for jet lag. Yes, for me, you get to understand this in the next couple of slides. It makes me understand when doing the research. I was able to understand a lot. I'm like, okay, when this person, give this testimony, this was the reason. I remembered Ghost using it when we were in Las Vegas. Obviously, the clock was the other way around entirely. So it did help. But because I had that option that sleep, forget it, I don't need it. But now I know that sometimes it's needed. So I'm not completely ruling it out, especially when you're going to be traveling. If you don't have problems with sleep, but if you do have problems with sleep, even while you're not traveling, then this is a fantastic product to actually use. Okay, so the benefits. Sleep is one of the most important roles in one's physical health. Not only does sleep make you feel better and boost your mood, it plays a key part in creating a healthy lifestyle. As much as this is very simple as written, it just says exactly what it does. There's a way it just renews you. And the truth is, anybody that does not sleep, it's a terrible disease. It's very, very bad. Very, very. That's when sometimes we find some people being very most of them are bipolar. If they have that, they tend to have it, not all of them anyway. Some people that I know have had it for years. They eventually got into that realm. And a lot of depression, a lot of suicidal thoughts as well, because there's that escape place is not there. That's what sleep does to you, like an escape. It just makes you're not thinking of anything. You're just relaxing. The whole body is in that mood, almost like wanting to have like a refresher. That is what sleep does. So if the body doesn't have that, the person becomes extremely cranky, grumpy, snappy, everything bad. Such people don't have friends, in quotes. And unfortunately, they tend to lose very good friends who are really out for them. But if they don't quickly know what exactly to do, it's quite unfortunate, the way things go, with sleep. So it's a very, very important thing. It like obviously from what I've just mentioned, the way it helps to maintain healthy sleep cycle, improves quality of sleep, enhances relaxation, increases calmness. It's just like a reset button. Go back to status quo, and then you're fine. No groggy or drowsy feeling the next day. So normally, sleep utilizes the melatonin and the valerian root to help you get to sleep faster. Maintain a healthy sleep cycle and improve the quality of restful sleep. That's a normal thing, in one. And then you wake up energized, rejuvenated, just like that. But the fantastic formula we have is those two main ones. There's one other ingredient which I'll be discussing next week with the valerian root as well. The serving size of our sleep spray is 6. It's also written on the pack, and then it's servings per container is about 33. If you use it every day, it will last you about 2 weeks. 2 weeks plus, because it's just once. It's unlike cream that you do twice. So I'll say almost 3 weeks if you use it every day. And it's not like you're using it all the time. It should last about 3 weeks. So what is melatonin? There is a natural hormone produced in the brain by the pineal gland in the brain that would normally produce what we call the melatonin, because you'll see more in-depth explanation in the next slide. And then this particular melatonin as well, which is the supplement now, is an antioxidant, is very high in antioxidants. And then it also helps protect against oxidative damage and can even help prevent cancer. That's what antioxidant generally helps to fight free radicals. That's its main job. So once when you have something in that format, and that's protecting against those oxidative damage, from getting rid of free radicals, toxins, then the beginning of what can lead into tumors and other things is what one is getting rid of. So very high in antioxidant as a supplement. Then it is also a muscle relaxant, and once it gets into the body, it helps the muscle relax, includes the digestive tract, because it's also great for digestive problems as well. So from actually doing the study of this as well, I found out that there are some people we can also refer to have CBD oil and the sleep spray, and you'll see that in a minute. While I was really contemplating putting this on here, because as soon as I start seeing some very big names, I get put off. I just, but what is important, because you do not know if you are talking to someone who does their medical field and you are able to produce, say those things. Obviously, say you are not medically inclined, you do not belong to any medical profession, but this is from all true research on what it is, so they know. So, but why you guys, when if you happen to be discussing, you guys can flow, and it's not like you're looking, okay, that people you are actually coming to teach, lecture, or train are looking at it like, okay, this person has been put off by a more professional person, and then you lose balance. You don't want to find yourself in that position. It's not that we are having anything in form of competition and all that. No, because all we are talking about here, now a famous disclaimer, we do not hold on to any medical claims solely on testimonials, but there are some things we need to know, because some people do research that are not even medical professionals, and you must sound like I know my stuff, because I know my stuff works. Once you do that, they are sold. They just want that confidence, because that confidence is what transfers the value of why they need to pay that amount for the product. So the melatonin is a hormone producing brain, like we mentioned. It's just a deeper one here. So the amino acid of the, well, God knows I don't know how to pronounce this word, but I'm going to try. I like to be very, very truthful. But it's tryptophan. It's converted into serotonin, which is then converted into melatonin. So it's quite a long journey. But reading about it again and again, I get to know more about it, and I'll be able to actually explain to someone how this thing is actually being produced. The photosensitive cells in the retinas of the eye modulate the production of the metal eventually after it is being converted. But that is where it actually does the main job. So by their action on the pineal gland, melatonin levels rise in darkness. So it is from here I now understood to know that melatonin, it's not that because I am taking it, it's actually going to knock me off to sleep. Because what it does is it makes my body prepare for sleep. It makes my body clock like it's time to sleep. It's night time. The way when night calls and when you've done everything for the day, when your body is actually saying, I need sleep, that is what it's actually doing. So it's not that you're taking it and you expect. So it could even, in some people, take some time. I remember seeing one testimonial, and the lady said within 15 minutes, knock off. I think she gave her child. There was one of her children that doesn't sleep very well, cranky and all that. So she decided to start giving her that one. So, and then within, she said within 15, I remember that very, because she took the picture of the girl. She was so happy. I can't remember how old the girl was, but she definitely was not a baby. But it's to her, she was quite excited. But reading this and merging it with what I already had, it became clear, and that's what we are here for. So it prepares my body for sleep, and when I fall in light, they preparing the body to be awake as well. So depending. So it's also called referred to as the biological timekeeper. The way it makes you know it's time for sleep is nighttime. So these hormone secretions, because it regulates a number of hormones, which in turn regulates other hormones in the body. So and other uses that I found out, which I said, some of this is what we can also be able to tell others, while you're taking CBD oil, you can actually include the sleep spray because of this fantastic melatonin inside. So it may also help support eye health, treat stomach ulcers. Fantastic. So if I know there is someone who's got ulcer and who is asking, okay, can CBD oil help? CBD oil can help, but please include the um, sleep spray with it. So treat stomach ulcers and heartburn. It also helps ease tinnitus symptoms. Now I am so excited about it because I have 3 customers. I'm going to have to add this with CBD oil for them. I was really excited. I went deeper into it. I can't be putting all that on here. It won't be a presentation anymore. It'll be like you guys are reading a book. But it is the tinnitus. CBD oil helps a lot. I have one particular customer who really helped. There is one that I need to tell her that is 1,500 now, because she went up to 750. Yes, she was still getting it, but sometimes even the diet and wherever the person stays as well has a lot. It depends on, because this particular person I think lives in a very noisy environment. So as much as CBD oil is helping her for a lot of things, she's still not getting that feeling, that extreme feeling for the times as well. Other things entirely, high blood pressure, every other thing, she's so happy. So it's just this time that you have not gotten there yet. But I told her, this has been with you for a long time, and we still have to give the body time to get itself. So, but me finding out that the sleep spray has got a fantastic ingredients that can also help with it. So this is another one. Please ensure you do not promise magic. Ensure you do not promise magic. The body takes time. We all have different bodies, and it takes time to heal. It takes time to um, get get over whatever it is. And in some cases, we know some issues. There is nothing really that can heal. They can only manage. So from managing means they are completely stuck on drugs. For managing means they are completely stuck on drugs. So you get it. So at this point, them actually being on those drugs, then they start taking CBD oil, or they start taking things like this as well. It helps. So from helping, then they start noticing that the doctors are reducing the milligrams or whatever they're using. And we've had loads of testimonies of people actually having that full thing. It is often called the sleep hormone, as high levels can help you fall asleep. That's what it does. Then, however, melatonin itself won't knock you out, just like what I explained. It simply lets your body know that it is nighttime so you can relax and fall asleep easier. Another fantastic uh, example of what it also does, it can help reduce jet lag by syncing your internal clock with the time change. I really wish I suffered a lot from this. So now I know that when is that time, melatonin is on point. So it can help reduce jet lag, so it syncs it. For instance, analysis of 10 studies explore the effect of melatonin in people who traveled through 5 or more time zones. So scientists found that melatonin was remarkably effective at reducing the effect of jet lag. So that's a good one. Another good way to actually add value to what you're selling. While I was studying, I was like, okay, so what exactly is it? We know the body produces melatonin, just like how the body produces endocannabinoid, or even um, cannabinoids being in breast milk. So I was quite like intrigued. So I now saw that initially it was actually extracted from the cow pineal glands. I was like, okay, all right, we are getting there. Definitely due to animal rights and all the likes. That's no more done. But that was where it started from. Then melatonin supplements cause very few side effects, but they can interact with other drugs. So we need to also be careful when actually telling them. So it means they can't use it when they are actually taking other drugs. So the same way they do the CBD oil, 3 hours, 4 hours. We used to say, within 2 hours, but I've started saying three because some people, they actually, even if it's an hour, 30 minutes, there's I say 3 hours plus. So, they can actually use it. So, a very important fact. Then the primary medical use for melatonin is to treat sleep disorders. So that is major point. But yes, so thankfully, there are also fantastic natural sources that melatonin is gotten from, because they cannot be getting it from cows anymore. So fruits and vegetables like tart cherries, corn, asparagus, tomatoes, pomegranates, olives, grapes, broccoli, cucumber, and in the case of grains, rice, barley, rolled oats, nuts, and seeds. Why reading this now? I know why. I'm sure I'm producing fantastic melatonin because I eat most of all these things. So please, if you know anyone that is having insomnia and can't get to sleep, just take a screenshot of this, include this in your diet as well. It would help. So apart from you having been able to take CBD and the likes. So flaxseed, mustard seeds, all those lovely nuts and seeds. Then factors. There are many factors that may cause low levels at night. Generally, what causes it? If it's not stress, for some people, is smoking, exposure to too much light at night, including blue light. So this is particularly for people who do night shifts. I have loads of them now on CBD oil, so I'm going to be sending them this, to include the sleep spray if somehow you need that extra thing. It's with the night shift, the clock is different, so they need something to knock them off. I have a particular nurse. She's constantly on CBD oil because as soon as she gets home, she takes it. Apart from other things, that she uses it for, but she loves the sleep, that it gives her. So this is another one. So not getting enough natural light during the day, and then just like I mentioned, shift work and aging all affect the melatonin production. For some people, because they are just aging, the melatonin production is not the point. And so that brings us to the end of part one. The end of part one. So do we have any question? Because I made sure it was 30 minutes. Any question at all before we quickly do a bit on the how I can do my webinar on my Facebook Live? Please, do you have any question? You can chat or raise a hand. Do you have any question? Okay, since it's very straight to the point. All right. I'm still here though, if you have any question regarding that first bit of the sleep spray. All right, so going back on here. All right, so for those who do not have Zoom, you can actually get, just sign up online. Look for zoom.us, zoom.com is very easy. There is the free for 30, 40 minutes before you can actually, and if you want to have more than that, then you need to pay for do an upgrade, $17 or something or $10. There are different bits you can actually do. So, all right. So when you go on, when you are now on Zoom, I need to go on my Zoom. let's see, this one. Yeah. So you need to go on your Zoom once you have logged in your account. So you click on my account if you've registered. Okay, and then you want to go on settings when you go on your Zoom. So with this, you then scroll down. You keep scrolling till you find where it says that you can actually share your screen online. Screen sharing. Okay. Okay, here. So it's until you see allow live streaming the meetings. So which means you can live stream on YouTube. You can actually, I should have done that with this so that you guys would have seen the interview live with this one, as in on my YouTube. We'll try that the next time. So we start it very early. So it could be on Facebook and YouTube. So I'm having this presentation and it will be live. And on my YouTube, I would have ensured that I have actually included something with, hashtagged it that when anybody is talking about, I will still, for instance, next week, we're going to be doing the second half for the sleep spray. And I would have put some hashtag sleep, how to sleep, all those kind of things on there. Join us for this, whatever. And I could even do something like premiere. That's what you can also do. So create something like a flyer and then you do a premiere. How do you do a premiere? You go on your as if you want to download. It's normal, or if you want to edit. Now, for me to be able to open that, it will look like I've just downloaded. If I want to download, I need to click on that cross. So if I've created the download, there is a bit that will say, "Oh, I do want to do a premiere." So almost like the way they do trailers for movies. So that kind of premiere, it goes on there. A few minutes, goes on. People are like, "Okay, at so time, I'll be joining." So you do that kind of thing. So I even prefer YouTube actually, although Facebook is also nice. I can also, say I'll be live at so time. You can do a flyer. You don't have to do serious flyer. Just go on the stories on your Facebook, those color ones, write it, take a screenshot, crop, and put it there. That you'll be live 9 p.m. If you want to know more about CBD, you want to know more about what sleep spray can do, so people will join you. The only thing is that Zoom would not be able to count how many people joined you. Okay, they will be able to count that. So they won't be able to count the number of people that have joined. So you can only know that through their own, thing. Or on your own, you only be able to know whoever joined you on Zoom. So which is good. So you want to make use of this fantastic opportunity and to start saying, putting things like this on and then having people join you. So you do a rewatch of what we just discussed tonight. And you can be on Facebook Live tomorrow morning or during break, it could be in your car if you think, you have people disturbing, or you could be somewhere in any small room. Just do a quick presentation on what it is within 4 or 5 minutes. So it's not too long, except, you are saying hello, hi to those who join you. That will also extend the minutes as well. And then, you are good to go. And you have people coming inbox. I was really wowed. I said, okay, I'm going to work on this again and then be doing weekly. There's one good content you'll be expecting me to drop every week. And then, if it's just that I can do with my time, fantastic. You're going to make some sales. Okay, and that breaks you from that warm market, people thinking, oh, yeah, he goes again, or yeah, she comes again. What are you selling this time? You're having people interested in what, and it makes you happy. They're not condemning you. Naturally, a prophet is not celebrated in his own home. So don't be angry if people don't buy from you, from your families or your friends. They will come back when very soon. All right, so that's it in a nutshell on how to do this and how to do the one for the YouTube as well. Then, any question again before we go on? Oh, I have 3. All right, bear with me. Okay. Let's pull up. Okay, so Rosalind, how the customer will give feedback. Oh, hold on, let me pause the video so I